Hey guys, it's Faye, and in today's video, I'm going to give you guys some tips on how to prepare for an audition. So I actually have an audition in 4 days from now for a scholarship at my dance studio, and so I'm using these tips that I'm giving you currently. One of the biggest things, the most important one I think, is just make sure that you can dance to the best of your ability. And I'm saying that, do what you can do, okay? Because like, if you can only do 2 pirouettes and you like want to get that triple so you can do that at your audition, like that's good to aim for that, but it just depends on how much time you have. Cause like if you have 2 weeks till your audition, and it just depends, cause some people, if you want to plan months ahead, getting that extra pirouette or whatever, totally doable. If you have 2 weeks, possible. But, and not just a turn, you know, I'm just talking about everything in general, whether it's flexibility to extensions, jumps, anything. You know, the earlier you start planning for your audition, the more time you have to achieve what you want. So just be smart with the goals that you set. You want to set your goals very reasonable. So if you can only do 2 turns, and you have 2 weeks for your audition, I would focus on making sure that you can do your 2 turns on right and left leg, en dehors and en dedans. Make sure that you have very good posture, make sure that you're, you know, pulling up, make sure that your feet are really pointed and you're really high in your releve, because that, like, they would rather see you do that than have you do a triple but you be leaning back, or you fall out of it, or you're not like over your box, whatever it may be. So now that you have your goals set of what you think is reasonable, now all you have to do is just prepare for that. So if your goal is to be able to hold your leg at a certain height, a reasonable height for you with your goal is to hold your leg here, then what you should be doing those couple weeks before your audition is stretching every single day, practicing holding your leg up, you know, do exercises that strengthen your hip flexors, and I believe that's the right part. I'm not that educated on kinesiology. I don't even know if that's the right word. Don't judge me. But yeah, if your hip muscles, I'm just gonna say hip muscles. So you know, you would practice with that. Or if it's, like I said, the 2 turns, making sure that's really good. Maybe if you were focusing on turns, make sure, I would stretch, you know, do like the butterfly where you like press your legs down, or you lay on your stomach and have your legs out to the side. I would do that so that way you can have more turnouts. That way you're more turned out in your turns, and that will look a lot nicer too. So next is just kind of endurance, I guess is the best word that I would use to describe it. It depends. So if you are still like, if you're doing an audition and it's during your school year, you're still taking class and stuff, so you're probably fine. Maybe do a little extra stretching and working out at home, but you're, in terms of dancing, you're still getting that. See me, for my audition in a couple days, I haven't really been dancing much of the summer. I've taken a few classes, stretched a little, worked out a couple times, but that's pretty much it. So what I've done is these past 3 weeks, I've taken some online ballet classes. Catherine Morgan is a former New York City ballet soloist, and she has a YouTube channel, and it's very nice and informative for dancers. I'll link it below. And I take her ballet classes in my kitchen, just with a chair, in socks, you know, relaxed, not like a big deal, but just, you know, it really works. Like, I remember it started a couple days ago, when I was doing them consistently every day in a row. Like, I couldn't even hold my leg in a lot of the, you know, developes and stuff. My leg was shaking. I was like, I couldn't releve that long. My balance was horrible. And just from doing it, you know, consistently, I'm already improving, even though I'm not dancing nearly as much as I do during the school year. You know, just that little bit, slowly building it up until my audition in a couple days. So not that I'm going to be perfect at my audition, but just so I'll be decent enough to where I'm able to do everything, you know, cleanly, technique-wise, and be able to hold everything strong and just making sure that I can execute everything nicely, not going for like perfection and 25 turns and like holding your leg up to your head, just good technique and actually being able to execute it nicely. That's my biggest like thing that I'm trying to achieve within the past couple weeks getting ready for this audition. Another thing that I personally think is a really good idea if you have an audition within the next 2 weeks, I don't think you have to do this before 2 weeks if you are planning to do it, but if you want to, that's fine. And that's just dieting, not like a crazy like eating only vegetables for a week or like water. No, I'm just saying maybe cut out chips or cut out soda just for that week or 2 weeks before your audition so that your body's in the best shape possible. Now you should always like watch what you eat, I guess, but I mean none of us, at least I don't, count like vitamins or calories or anything like that, and I do not recommend counting calories, but just that maybe week till your audition, you know, maybe look at how much protein you're getting or the nutritional stuff, like see if you're getting, make sure you're getting enough vitamins and nutrients, not calories, though that's unhealthy mindset, but just nutrition wise, I would look at that. So you can maybe plan ahead, like, okay, you know, if I have beans or something this night with pasta, I'm getting carbs and I'm getting good protein from that, and then if I have a salad with, you know, whatever during lunch, that I can get some more vegetables and a fruit smoothie for breakfast, you're getting your sugars, you know, just kind of maybe like plan a little carefully extra to make sure that you're getting what you need. So I think sleep can also really help affect how you dance, so you want to make sure that week before the audition, at least 2 days before your audition, I would suggest a week, but at least 2 days, just make sure you're getting 8 hours of sleep, because dancing when you're tired is not fun, and you don't want to be like reliant on like coffee or black tea or any type of, you just don't want to have to rely on anything else when you're dancing. I feel like, not that it's bad, I drink coffee, like it's not, I'm just saying that you should try to make sure that when you have an audition that that's what you should be doing. The last thing is just to make sure that you prepare, not dancing wise, but you wise, have all your, you know, point stuff. If you're doing like point, have all your shoes and toe pads, like have everything organized, have your leotard, whatever, picked out, you know, have your hair stuff be like, wake up early so you have time to get there, make sure you eat breakfast, like don't skip breakfast, not a good idea. Yeah, drink a lot of water, bring a water bottle with you, just all that type of stuff. Prepare the night before, because you don't want to be up in the morning getting all your stuff together for your audition. That's all I have for you guys in today's video. I hope it was helpful and you guys really liked it. If you did like it, please like, subscribe, and comment any thoughts you had or any constructive criticism. Thanks for watching.
Before we were used to it.